Hey everyone, first of all, happy Easter. And today I want to talk about the Real Property Report, so RPR. Jacky with CIR Realty, and this is my monthly Realty Chat with Jacky, and it's April. Real Property Report. I'll show you an example. This is brand new, fresh from the press. It's our own Real Property Report. As you know, we're going to sell soon, and this is a Real Property Report that we had done for our own house. It shows you the boundaries. It shows you all the improvements like the house, the fence, the air conditioning unit, the shed. Well, we don't have a shed, but a gazebo, and all the things that are potentially on the property or running over the property, like an easement. That's not the case here, but for example, the fence would be too close to the, like our fence would go over the neighbor's fence or property line. This is the stamp of compliance. The RPR. Without this stamp of compliance, it's not like it's worth nothing, but when you list your house, you want this, and it's either a stamp of compliance, or when it's an acreage, it's a letter of compliance, or depending on the town or the city that you live in. What the stamp or the letter says is that the town or the let's say the Foothills County, they say, yeah, everything that's on here is okay, and it's compliant with what we want it to be, like all the bylaws in this situation, Okotoks. We had it ordered through Absolute Surveys. That's a local, like Okotoks company. Takes a couple of days for them to come out and measure here, and then you can either do it yourself or they will do it, and it has to be dropped off at the town, and they will do that compliance or not, but yes, we got the stamp, and in total it's going to cost you, depending on the, like I said, the town or the city, or like if the acreage is more, but this was about $800, I think, all in total. Why do you need it? When you list your house, you want to know for sure, but say for sure the buyer, like, is everything correct? Is it where it should be? Is it not encroaching to whatever the neighbors, or did they forget something, or did you add something? Let's say not in this situation, but you bought the house new, there's no garage, you put in you add the garage to the property, so within the boundaries, and it's not where it should be, and the town says no, this is not what is okay with the town, then you have a problem. So as a buyer, you want to know for sure that it's correct. So the compliance is super important, and I always tell clients, once you're ready to sell your house, get it done right away. I had a client who's like, yeah, I'll get it. The house sold. They were at the lawyers for the possession and to take care of all the paperwork, and the buyer said, hey, this does not comply. And the lawyer in that case did a holdback of like $25,000. That's high. Usually it's less, but depends on the problem. And they did a holdback for months and months. So the seller, my client, didn't get that money back until the problem was solved. In this situation was in the city. But you want to make sure that you've got your ducks in a row before you even list your home. Yes, it's quite a bit of money, but it's also in the contract that you're signing. It says that you have the RPR with the Real Property Report. You don't always need it when you bought the house, let's say 5 years ago, and there's no changes, then it should be fine. If you made any changes, then yeah, talk to the town or the surveying company. Like, is this a problem? Or look it up on a website from the town or the city. Usually, I don't think there's a set time for that, but usually when it's older than about 10 years, you might need a new one anyways, even though you didn't change anything. And the reason is that sometimes the bylaws change. So yeah, keep that in mind as well. Another thing, for when you sell your property, and let's say the buyer needs a mortgage, which in most situations they do, the lender might say, no, if this doesn't have the stamp of compliance and we're not sure if this is all correct, we're not going to give the buyer a mortgage. Or the lawyers will have a problem with it. So again, it's not just for yourself as a buyer, and then for the seller it's important, but for lawyers and for lenders, so to get a mortgage as well. Again, there can be delays at closing. Like I said, if the lawyers will do a holdback is a problem. It can go that far where the buyer just walks away, because they can rescind the offer and say, yeah, no, don't want that. So again, ducks in a row. If there's no changes, but talk about it with your realtor. If you're not sure, and sometimes the realtor is not sure, go to surveyor company or a lawyer. Make sure that you got that done before. There is a way to, not avoid it, because I'm not a fan at all. People talk about title insurance, but that still doesn't cover everything that a real property report covers. So again, don't go there if you don't have to. Bottom line is that you got that, you need that ready. It's in the contract. It's to avoid problems, to avoid delays and everything. And if you want a smooth closing, then that's the way to go. There were certain things where I'm like, oh, I don't even know. We didn't add a lot, but when we got the stamp of compliance, it's like, yes, we're good to go. I mean, it's not on the market yet, but it soon will be, and that part is taken care of. It's April now. We're gonna put our house on the market soon. We're gonna move in a while, not till August probably, but this will be my my last video for now. Reason is stuff, cameras and everything, or not cameras, but the lights will be packed and yeah, go in boxes and everything. So I'm gonna see you back in the fall when everything is done on our end, and when end of summer and after the holidays and everything, you'll see me again. If you have if you have questions, well, you can call me with problems as well. But if you have questions in the meantime about anything, doesn't matter, let me know. I say it every time, we try to make real estate easy. That's a good goal. Any comments, any questions, again, let me know, and have a great summer.